Hello, my name is Jack, and this is the first in a series of video docs I'm going to be doing about locals in Plymouth, the city where I live, who have had UFO encounters. And I would like to introduce to you today, on this miraculously sunny day, I might add, my good friend and neighbour, Al Redding, to talk about his UFO encounter.
Cool.
So, Al,
Yeah.
what happened that fateful day at Who Lake?
Well, it was fateful, momentous maybe, but
What year was that?
I would say it was about 1995. Yeah. Daylight, much like today, clear sky, not a cloud. Sat talking to my partner, sat on a bike, just looking up in the sky, and there's an object, static, sitting very, very high, just not moving. Looked metallic, no wings, just round. And then a jet, a fighter, coming towards it, launched a missile of some sort, something like that. The missile struck it. There was an impact, which you could see. The object split into two. One side shot out across the sound at an incredible speed. The other bit just sort of like fragmented and disappeared.
Fragmented and disappeared.
And that was it, really. You know, it's just very strange. But
It headed over to towards France, like out into the open
yeah,
waters.
over to the sound, and that just sort of.
And Who Lake is near the sea. It's about a 5-minute walk from the sea, but it is a small inland lake. And would you say that this happened over the sea or directly over land?
Which was kind of even weirder, because I thought, if it was, first of all, I thought, are the Air Force doing some target practice on a drone or something, you know, but I thought they wouldn't do that over a populated area. Very annoying.
It sounds quite desperate almost. They almost couldn't even wait to escort it onto the waters before firing on it.
No, there was some urgency, the way this fighter aircraft was approaching it, and it fired a weapon at the object, and clearly see that, you know, and hit whatever it was.
And it exploded.
There was an impact.
Yeah.
And you know, puff of smoke, debris, a large object shooting off at an incredible rate, sort of in one direction.
Do you know what kind of jet it might have been?
Just a fighter plane.
Just a
It was very, very high in the sky.
Very high.
Yeah.
Very high.
The whole lot was very high. You know.
And it happened very quickly, within seconds, really.
Yeah, pretty quick.
Yeah, it would have to have been, yeah.
Well, I just sat there, as I say, talking to my partner, and just glancing up into the sky, and thought, like, what on earth is that like? You know, I was just sitting there in a pie. So it's very strange.
Yes.
Not a lot more to say, really, other than that. But, you know,
It's just one of those bastard things that doesn't have an explanation.
well, it's something that I've often sort of thought about. I thought, well, how was that? Even
Yeah.
to this day, you know. Like, why would the Air Force be firing at static objects over populated areas? You know?
And yet they do. I mean, you're certainly not the first person to have seen something like this or reported something like this. Would you say, can you say at all what it looked like? Its shape?
Metallic. That's all I can say. It was shining in the sunlight. You know?
Like glinting and shining in the sunlight, and it definitely wasn't
Just a high object.
Yeah.
High altitude object. Metallic in appearance. Didn't see any projections. Just like a ball. Really. Just high up in the sky.
Yes.
Which is why I thought, well, was it like a target drone or something? But just the way it reacted after being hit was not a drone, because it would have just fallen out of the sky, wouldn't it? But
Crumpled and gone off in a puff of smoke.
but
Yeah.
this thing shot off at a hell of a rate. You know. So.
Well, Al, thank you very much for that.
You're welcome.